right after they get out of turn number 1.
This was a pretty interesting deal. Dale Earnhardt decided he was going to go in the pits the back way, and he made that turn, and as he did that, he had to come to almost a complete stop, and the rest of the field didn't know he was going to do that, and we got into the biggest traffic jam.
I'm telling you, that's a big mess.
Look at Nemechek ran in the back of someone and damaged the front of his car. He ran 90 laps around this racetrack, never had a soul, and they throw the checker and he runs in the back of the van.
Well, Mark Martin takes off the helmet. He doesn't look very happy, but I know he's going to be when he gets to victory lane. He's saluting the crowd as the crowd cheers him as winner of the Bud at the Glen.
Well, luckily for Mark, it was a nice cool day today because with those fans shut off, he didn't get a lot of air to it. You saw him driving with the visor up. It's normally down, but it was a cold day, so it was okay for him.
Rusty Wallace with a problem just a few laps to go. Here's his in-car.
Turn 10, he goes in the corner, and looks like from the sound of it, got out of gear, didn't it, Dorsey?
I think it locked up the rear tires and killed the motor. It's dead right there still. You see him make contact with Dallenbeck right there. He'll re-pop start it and fire it up right here.
Schrader goes by. Rusty unofficially finished in 17th position, the final car on the lead lap. Well, looks like that Mark Martin has arrived in victory lane, which is just down below us here in the broadcast booth.
Got to get everything ready. We got to get her hat on.
Yep, Mark's got to get the belts off and the hat on, and everything's cool. Mark Martin wins the Bud at the Glen. Here's John Kernan.
Mark getting some Gatorade here, Mark. A dominant performance today. Congratulations.
Well, I want to thank my pit crew, man. They got me out in first place every time, and this car was awesome. I've been wanting to, I was worried going into Daytona. There's so many sponsors here. I want to thank Valvoline, Reese's, Cummins, Bosch, Ford, and especially Goodyear for having an awesome race tire today. Jack Roush and everybody, Steve Mill and everybody at Roush Racing. Is just a great run for us.
Less than 10 laps to go. Caution comes out. Was that a major fake out, or did you really want to get on pit road and take 4 tires?
I didn't want to be the only one that didn't come in. I really wanted it to go just like that. I hated to go for a pit stop and see how things shook out there. I wanted to just keep on trucking. I didn't want that yellow at all. I knew Ernie would make a last-ditch effort down in 1 on the restart, and he did, and it was a little edgy there in that corner, and then we got going and trucked on out.
Well, Mark Martin with the victory, first of the year. We'll see if this is the start of 4 wins in a row, Bob.
We shall see if he can make it 2 in a row when we go to Michigan next Sunday. Let's take a look at the full field rundown of the Bud at the Glen as Mark Martin continues to celebrate the victory. And while we're watching the rundown, Dorsey, very impressive performance out there in turn 1. Good job.
Glad to be back, guys. I thought I was going to be parked here yesterday in the rain, but I'd rather be sitting up here on the scaffolding. Benny, there's a bunch of fans of yours down here say hi to you, and they wish you the best.
Good. Thank you very much, Dorsey.
Just tell him to save a hot dog. Benny will be happy.
I'm not hungry.
Ned, didn't see much of you this weekend, but good job out there in turn 9.
Well, thank you. It's always interesting out here, Bob. There's always a lot of action out here, and pleasure to see races here at the Glen. Glad we got it in today.
Yeah, that's no kidding. I mean, when we got here this morning, I wouldn't have given you a nickel for running, but the skies have, for the most part, begun to clear, and we may see some sunshine here the rest of the afternoon. Here are the points now. Earnhardt continues to lead, and everybody stays the same in the top 5. And Ricky Rudd, Shepard, Jeff Gordon moves up to 8th, Michael back to 9th, and Lake Speed stays in 10th position. So a great race here this afternoon, won by Mark Martin. Well, we will be at Michigan International Speedway next Sunday afternoon as we continue our coverage of the NASCAR Winston Cup Series, and we'll see if Mark Martin can continue that win streak as he did last year. My thanks to Benny Parsons, Jerry Punch, John Kernan, Ned Jarrett, and Dorsey Schrader for their help. We'll see you next Sunday. This is Bob Jenkins from Watkins Glen International saying...